Hi, Wonder Hussy here. It's really windy today, but I got a new windsock for my GoPro, so hopefully the audio is halfway decent. Anyway, I'm here at one of my favorite locations, this old abandoned silver mine that's kind of near the town of Searchlight, Nevada, way down by the Arizona border. And what's cool about this mine is that it's one of the first places I ever did a nude photo shoot. Back when I first started modeling, it was actually in much better condition. It wasn't nearly as busted up, but the wind and the elements have taken their toll on it, and you can see now it's in pretty rough shape. I mean, look at the roof. That used to be all one piece, but over the years, the panels have started falling one by one. You can hear them creaking actually because it's windy today. That's how they all fell off, one by one. Kind of a metaphor, I guess, for time breaking us all down, myself included. But you can see why this is such a cool place to shoot nude photos. There's all these really beautiful textures in the wood and on this metal. I'm not sure what this metal slide was. Maybe it was like a chute for all the ore. I'm not really up on my mining terminology, so I'm not sure about that, but most of the photos I do are in this, were in this main building, I guess you would call it, room. That, like I said, at one time was all closed in, but now, whoa, what a busted up mess. Look at this. Yuck, that couch is probably infested with all kinds of horrible things. But yeah, it's mostly just garbage here. There's no cool artifacts because I'm not the only one who has shot nudies here. Tons of photographers and models come out here, so they all leave their junk behind. Downy fabric softener. It's a shame though, because this side of the mine, especially at this time of day, all that, those rusted metal panels used to just light up in beautiful colors. It was like a patchwork effect. It was really pretty, but they've all blown away over time. And now, that's all that's left of the old silver mine. I was trying to do some research on a mining website. There's a guy who emailed me once who has a site with like a guide to all the old mines in the area. And I think this was just called the Southern Nevada Silver Mine. And not a very imaginative name, but apparently they mine silver here. And in fact, the mine shaft is closed off up there, but we'll go take a look at it. I'll show you guys in a sec. But look at these cool windows. These are great windows for posing nude in. I've gotten up here on this ledge here many a time, even though that's US 93 going by there in the background, or maybe it's 95. I always get those two mixed up. 95. So there's all these trucks passing, but because you're kind of protected by this hill here, they don't see you until they're already gone. I mean, I've done dozens of photo shoots here and maybe been honked at twice. Although one time I did get a state trooper busted us. Me and a photographer were shooting here. But he was cool about it. Like, I think he was tipped off because there's no way he would have known we were here. But there was two guys hiking around the area that saw us. And they were friendly, but about 15 minutes after they left, the state trooper showed up. So I'm assuming those hiking guys tipped him off. He came over and he was like, "What are you guys doing?" "Oh, just taking some pictures." You know, I had clothes on at that point. He said, "What kind of photos? Were you taking photos with no clothes?" Maybe. He goes, "Well, you can't do that here. You're, view of the road. There's kids around, blah, blah, blah." He was very nice about it. And of course, the photographer was very apologetic. "Oh, right away, officer, we'll leave." So he didn't, you know, he didn't fine us or even make the photographer surrender his camera or anything. It was pretty cool. But ever since that happened, I was, you know, a little bit wary, but anyways, look, we've just hiked up the hill here, and this is the old mine shaft. Wow. Look at that ladder going down in it. It's mostly collapsed in now, but still pretty cool. Let's go hike up to the top of the hill and look down in it. Probably a pretty cool view from there. I apologize if this video sucks, but the wind sock I bought for my GoPro covers the whole friggin' camera, so I can't see the viewfinder. I don't know. Surely there must be better technology. Hey, look, we're behind this laddery looking thing now, looking down. Look. Down into the pit. Whoa. It's crazy. Thing must go down forever. It says CL235. I wonder if that's like the number of the mine. And then look at this over here. Look at that. I don't know what that was. I guess it was some kind of gear. They probably had a pulley attached to that thing. Crazy. It's kind of neat. I've actually never posed by this thing. Might have to change that. Crazy. Let's go look over here. I thought there was another shaft you could look down. Walking along the ridge here at the top above the mine, you can see my truck parked down there, right next to the freeway, or the highway. All these people blowing by have no idea what a cool, busted up old mine they're driving past. They're lost. It's a top upper view. Look at this. Such a cool place. I just love this building. It's a bummer that it's falling apart like that, but you know what? If I learned anything from that Buddhist retreat I just went to, it's anicca, 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 and that means change. Change is constant, and that's part of life. So, anyways, now we're on top of the hill. Oh, here's that other mine shaft. I knew there was another shaft up here. Let's go look at this. This thing is hardcore. Now it's fenced off with barbed wire, but it looks like we could get close enough to peek in. Let's see. Stuck under here. Oh, look at this. This fence was constructed for your protection by the Nevada Division of Minerals. Thanks, guys. Always looking out for us. Yeah, we got to get under this fence. Sorry, Nevada Division of Minerals. I go underneath. Okay, I scrambled under that barbed wire fence and got into the actual mine shaft up here. This is kind of rickety. Look at this. You definitely don't want to step on these rafters. Uh-oh, someone is standing on them. I wonder who that could be. But, oh man, look, you can see way down into this mine shaft. Holy cannoli. Dang, it just goes on and on forever. Well, probably not forever, but I don't know. You think it goes to China? China? Oh, there's a bat or a bird. Can you see it? Oh, it's just a little bird. It's not a bat. Let's see if there's any kind of echo. Whoop! Nah, no. Oh, man. Yeah, you can't really see a ton. Looks like there's maybe a rope kind of buried down there, but yikes. I don't think I'd want to go down there. But I think that guy who I was reading his mine sites that I was telling you about, I think he actually went down. I don't know if it was in this shaft or the other one. He went down in it, and they made some video. It was pretty hairy looking. I am pretty ballsy, but I don't think I'm that ballsy. Anyways, so beautiful out here, but it's really cold. Holy cow, that was a close call. I was climbing back through the fence, and I dropped my aviators, and they almost went down the shaft, but I got them. Anyways, there's really not much else up here. I don't know what this is. Some kind of old chimney or something. Some crappy graffiti on it. But the sun is kind of problematic right now, but it is really beautiful back here, and I wanted to show you guys the desert behind this mine is really beautiful. It's just like this big valley full of all kind of cool cactus. I mean, actually, the weather today is kind of cool for this because it's really overcast. It rained. Sorry about all the highway noise. That's the highway right behind me. But yeah, look at these cactus. Oh, I gotta geek out for a minute on these different kinds of cactus. If you're bored, you can just change to another video. But look at this. It looks like it's glowing. How cool is this cactus? Oh man, this is I think it's called a cholla. It's real prickly. I've been poked by one of those before, and it is no fun. Those little stickers get everywhere. Holy cow, but it's just beautiful. Like, I don't know if you can really see in this video, but the little hairs all around it kind of light up in the sun, and it looks fuzzy and cuddly. But it's definitely not cuddly, trust me. Not at all. And these guys, I think that's just a yucca. Boy, these guys, oh man, they will really get you. These spines are they're not just sharp, they're really hard and sharp. I mean, like I said, I do a lot of nude modeling around here, and I've been poked in the bare bum a time or two, and it's not fun. But there's a lot of cool, like, look at this old rusty barrel back here. I mean, I'd love to take this home and put it in my backyard. Then look at this big Joshua tree. So cool. I just love Joshua trees. I think there's a couple other, well, these are all creosote bushes, which are among the oldest living things on the planet. Some of these creosote colonies are like 40,000 years old, and they smell really good after it rains, or I think they smell good. Some people don't care for the smell. But anyways, that's the desert behind the old silver mine. How freaking beautiful is that? Anyway, that was a tour of my favorite old abandoned silver mine with the beautiful desert behind it. It's a great place to take photos and just a fun place to poke around.